I don't think there's a franchise that has more ups and downs than the Alien franchise. So, you know what? I decided to do a tier ranking. Now, the original movie obviously goes into the S tier. It is one of the greatest sci-fi movies ever made. The xenomorph is brilliantly designed, we have amazing characters, and overall, because there's just one xenomorph, this movie is scary as fuck. Like, that beeping scene still gives me nightmares, and also the chest burster for the first time, it's really iconic. Aliens, yeah, people say you're an alien or an aliens person. I'm definitely an alien person, but I still think Aliens is a good movie. I think giving Ripley new to protect, I think that really works. That gives her character a little more depth. And I also think changing it to a marine movie, even though I do not like marine movies as much, it's a different style that works. The Queen edition, really solid. The only knockback for this movie for me is that having multiple xenomorphs really makes it feel like this xenomorph is less scary. They're more easily defeated than the original, and that keeps it from S tier for me. Alien 3, fuck off, D tier. It's not horrendous. I see what they're trying to do here, like the prison being purgatory, but killing off Newt and Hicks, that's just a crime. That somebody should be arrested for that. It completely defeats the ending of the last movie. And I don't think Alien 3 is horrendous. I do like the ending, but you feel like that this was a troubled production. Characters just show up and disappear. None of the characters are memorable, and the action isn't that great. But like I said, I think Ripley dying here works. Even though they brought her back for another movie, Alien Resurrection. That is C tier. Now, I heard a lot of people about this movie that some say it's underrated, others say it's complete garbage, and I'm in the middle. Because we have this amazing scene with the swimming xenomorphs, and then they get to the hive and they have to climb and we have sacrifice. That's all really good. The rest of the movie isn't that interesting to me. I do like Ron Perlman and Winona Ryder, but overall, nothing about this movie is memorable, and we have like this really weird alien hybrid in the end. Yeah, that doesn't work for me. Also C tier is Alien vs Predator. Now, I'm gonna give the movie this. It's entertaining. Like the whole concept of them being stuck in this pyramid and them fighting it out, it works. But why the hell does this movie have a PG-13 rating? If I want to see a fight between these people, I want to see some blood and not, yeah, nothing. I also find it weird that the predators imprisoned the aliens and the movie tries to make us believe that the aliens are the bad guys here. Yeah, I'm not buying that. And then we get to the sequel. It's utter garbage. Like, to its credit, it has good gore and it's rated R. But AVP2 is just a disaster. It has way too many characters and plot lines that I do not care about. And it also has just some gross stuff. Like, you can shock me, you can horrify me, but like having a chest burster come out of a kid or the alien impregnating the pregnant women with alien babies, yeah, that's just gross. And on top of that, this movie is horribly lit, so you cannot really see anything. Oh, here I'm gonna piss some people off. I think Prometheus is S tier. It's not as good as the original. I'm gonna give it that. But I think Ridley Scott made an interesting, gorgeous looking prequel that has some philosophical questions. I really like that he explored. I think, again, this movie looks gorgeous. Michael Fassbender is really, really good in this movie. And honestly, if this wasn't a horror movie, he would have got an Oscar nomination. I agree that this movie doesn't have the smartest characters, but it has fun characters. And just because they're dumb, that's not an argument to hate this movie, because oh my god, this entire franchise has dumb characters. And then we get to Alien Covenant. It's B tier. It's a fine movie, but it has issues. I think this is more the studio fault and not Ridley Scott's fault. Because this movie is one half an Alien remake, the other half a Prometheus sequel that is trying to balance it out, but it doesn't work. We don't get enough time with either side of the movie, and that creates a half-baked one. I do think there's some great action scenes. We have the finale with the crane that works for me. The characters are kind of memorable, but not as much as Prometheus, Alien, or Aliens. So overall, this is a movie with missed potential, and it is sad that we never got to see the finale of this trilogy. And then the newest one. Oh boy, I have some mixed feelings about Alien Romulus. On the one hand, Kaylee Spaney, fantastic final girl, no comments. I think the movie looks great. I think the action scenes are really cool, especially the one with the zero gravity blood where they have to maneuver through. And they also have this scene where they can't sweat or breathe too much and they have to walk past a lot of aliens. I think that's really great. I hate them bringing back that actor. I don't think that should happen, even though his widow said it was okay. I still think it did not need to happen. We could have used Michael Fassbender here. Why? And there's one plot point that I really hate, and that's in the end, Rain can take the pregnant girl to the spaceship and save her, but she goes back for the android, causing the pregnant girl to use the vaccine on herself, and that's when we get the whole hybrid baby. Girl, if you have to choose between a pregnant, injured woman or an android, I'm sorry, I'm gonna choose the pregnant woman all the time. So that's my Alien franchise tier ranking. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and come back next week for another video.